Hey playa, we're entering that point where college orientations are right around the corner. So today I wanted to talk about my own college orientation experience to help you guys better prepare for yours when the time comes.
This is the Just Beats, you're watching the Just Beats.
Even though my college orientation was well over 10 years ago, I still remember what the whole experience was like, and it was just kind of awkward. To fill you in on a few of the details, I went to the same college as my older brother, mainly because I didn't really know what I wanted to do. Now, my older brother was really into computer science, and my parents said, well, you're into computers too, so you should go to the same college. I didn't really have a plan or direction, so I kind of just followed along with whatever my parents told me to do. When the time came before school started that summer, my college invited me over for their orientation day, where they would show me around the campus, tell me about all the different activities going on, and give me a breakdown of what the school focused on. My dad decided to drive me up there, which was about an hour and a half to a 2-hour drive. Now, I never really lived away from home before, so this was going to be an entirely new experience for me. When we got to the orientation, we followed the signs, we parked the car, and then it started to hit me. I started to feel incredibly nervous. I looked at all the dorms around me, and it started to hit me. Holy crap, I was going to be on my own now. From there, once we went into the orientation building, there were these gigantic round tables filled with tons of people. So you just had to kind of pick a seat and sit somewhere. Sitting at my table and a bunch of the tables around me were a bunch of parents and really awkward and nervous kids just like me. It's easy to stay inside your own head in those moments, to feel like you're the only one going through that experience, but if you simply look around you, you'll see that there are tons of people out there feeling the exact same way as you do. I don't really remember voluntarily interacting with the kids at my table though. I do know that there were some forced activities where we had to share with each other and do activities together just so that we can get acclimated to the new environment. They did a bunch of presentations talking about how the school specialized in computer science and math. They went over all the different activities that go on campus, all the different sororities and fraternities, just so that you can feel like when you started, you had some direction. But for me, the more things that they introduced to me, the more I started to feel anxious. Think about it like getting a restaurant from a menu, and as you're reading it, you're getting more restaurants from different menus. Eventually, they took us on a guided tour around the campus to show us where everything would be in proximity to where the different dorms would be. Now, my college campus felt pretty big to me, so I felt like I was walking around a small village. They're like, well, there's the hospital, and there's the deli, and there's the bookstore, and I was just like, where am I? Everything felt surreal and awkward, but I think that was simply because it was all new to me. Later that day, when they brought us to a different room, my dad ended up spotting someone that he knew who was there with her son. Now, I didn't know the kid at all, but because our parents knew each other, they kind of did that thing that parents do where they push the two kids together and say, oh, you two go play, be best friends. And I remember thinking, okay, this is pretty cool. At least now I'll know someone on campus so I won't be completely alone. So by the end of that day, despite all the awkwardness and confusion, I felt a little more ready to step into the role of being in college. And then came the actual day where I had to move into my dorm room, and boy, was that another weird experience for me. But that's a whole other story I want to get into. Dealing with college roommates and the awkwardness behind it, I'll save that for next week. All in all, even though I was a bit nervous about my college orientation experience and I didn't know what to expect, it ended up working out for me pretty well. I learned several things that day. Starting with the academic side, I learned all about the different programs and majors that the school offered so I can further my career. When it comes to resources, I learned all about the different places to go to get food, where to get help, and how to just navigate through the campus. And I learned all about the people there. Seeing other students that were starting just like me gave me a better sense of who would be around and who would be in my classes, which was amazing to see. I know you may feel nervous right now about starting this year of college, or even if you're starting high school or middle school or wherever you're going, but remember, as time goes on throughout the year, you'll get used to it, you'll become acclimated, and it won't be as scary anymore. What do you think though? Are you nervous about starting your upcoming year of school? Are you doing your college orientation anytime soon? Leave your comments below and we'll talk about it. I would love to know what's going on with you. What grade are you starting? What college year are you going into? Let's get the conversation going so that none of us have to feel scared starting this next school year. I have a few videos over there over on the side if you want to check them out. I think they'll be helpful resources, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button as well. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. As always, love and peace.